Okay, well, good evening from Savannah, Georgia. This is Friday evening, March the 27th. And if you see that big boat behind us, that is the Georgia Queen Savannah River Cruise, and we're going to take a river cruise, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Are you excited?
Very.
We just figured this was something that we had to do when we came to Savannah, and we'd always heard about it. We've never done anything like this, but we're looking forward to it. So I don't know how far it goes. I know the cruise lasts 2 hours, and there is a buffet on board as well. We actually wanted to do the sunset one without the buffet, but they don't start that one up until April, so we're just a few days early on that. So we're going to have to do the one with the buffet. They run that one now. So let's go aboard the Georgia Queen. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, let's do it. I'm probably standing too close to the ship to get it very well, but they've got all these vendor tents set up right in the way if you don't get between two of them. So this thing is multi-layered. Looks like it's got 3 floors and then a upper deck. And you can get your tickets right here. Don't she look pretty? So here's deck 1 right here. I don't think I got any of us walking onto the boat like I meant to, but we are on deck 2. So we've got to climb these steps right here.
Colin? Alright, can you take them to P4A? Y'all enjoy?
So you're going to fix my plate and I'm going to record, right?
Yeah, you might have to do some scooping.
That's fine.
If you hold that, I'll put it on there for you.
Okay, that'll work. So we got roasted vegetable medley here. I'll take some potatoes, just a few. Thank you.
Is that good or more?
A little bit more. That's good, thank you. Everything's labeled on that side.
That looks like macaroni and cheese.
You think? I'm not sure if that's what that is. I'm gonna walk around and see.
Oh, squash casserole.
Yeah. No. Let me see the sign around the other side. That's lemon, spinach, and artichoke chicken. Can I get a little bit of that on there? Just one piece chicken's fine.
Yeah, maybe I'll go ahead. So this is
The fresh catch of the day. No, not really. There's plenty. I'll take a piece. One buy us right now. All right, you got to get back. Put it right next to the chicken. That's good. Give me a little bit of that cheese in it. Well, actually, I think you got some on the bottom.
okay.
Here's prime rib. That prime rib looks good. Hey. So there is my plate. We pretty much each got the same thing.
The Riverboat cruise guys, they had 3 screens. GPS, sonar, radar. And they used GPS, the boat would connect the dots. They just drive down the center line of the river and just go to the next point. It was all programmed in.
Wow, that's a big one.
You know, it should go right to a train track.
There's the end of it. So dessert is peach cobbler or coconut.
Coconut bread pudding with a chocolate sauce.
Yeah, I hope that picked up. Coconut bread pudding with chocolate sauce. Sorry, I didn't get it on in time. Huh? Yeah, that's why I'm putting it on you. Okay, so this is the size table we got. It is not possible to set up the camera. So now that we do have the dessert, what do you think of the dessert?
It's just okay.
Okay. Well, that'd be the last riverboat cruise you're going on.
I like the cruise. It's just you asked me about this dish.
Peach cobbler's pretty good. You want a bite of that?
You enjoy it.
top deck. Pretty good views up here, a whole seating area up here. Let me get away from that speaker. Getting a little bit quieter down here. I believe this is what I prefer.
Yeah. I'm on top of the world!
They gotta jump off.
You just gotta kind of get in where you can. And that is, I believe, the Highway 17 bridge. No, I can barely see the paddle down there. That's disappointing. Reckon they let me climb over that?
No, I'm not gonna let you climb over that.
This is what I was talking about.
I'm gonna go get us some feet.
I'll be over in a second. People on the deck up there.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all. Shouts out to NCMemoryMakers celebrating over 20 years of happy day anniversary. Y'all make some noise. Dedicate this song to you right quick.
Somebody 20 years.
Y'all looking around and stuff. Hey, what y'all think? We gonna play this song for right quick.
Looks like a rocket. The performance, right?
Well, we just got off the Georgia Queen Riverboat with Savannah Riverboat Cruises, and we want to tell you a little bit about our experience tonight. I do apologize for the headlights behind. We're going to have to do the closeout on the way back to the room, so that's just going to have to be in there. Anyway, we want to tell you a little bit about the experience. This is only the second time we've ever done anything similar to this. We have gone on cruise line cruises, like to the Bahamas and the Caribbean. We've done that several times. It's been a while. But we, the only other time we've done something comparable to this was the Marina Jack Christmas cruise out of Sarasota, Florida, and that was Christmas before last. So this is a little different in a lot of ways. We actually just threw this trip together Sunday night, 5 days ago, and while we were doing it, I knew that riverboat cruises were kind of a thing in Savannah, so I asked her, do you want to do a riverboat cruise?
And I said yes.
She said yes. So we booked it. We were going to look at doing, they actually have one that's just a sunset cruise without the buffet. It's a little bit cheaper, but I don't know what the story was on that, because it wouldn't let me book it. It said those don't start until April, but they were running the ones with a full buffet, which were more. But since we were coming, we went ahead and did it. So then as we're boarding the ship tonight, the guy looks at our ticket and says, do you have the sunset cruise or the buffet cruise? And I said, well, it wouldn't even let me book the sunset cruise. So he goes, I don't know what the story is, but on the website it wouldn't let me do it. So I don't have any idea. But the guy who's scanning our tickets acted like that they were doing those, which I wish I had known. I just dropped my glasses. All right. So Shaughnessy, start us off. Our cruise was 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. We did a sunset. We wanted to see it in the daytime and at night, and the best way to do that is to book the 7 o'clock cruise.
Yeah.
So that's what we did. So start us off.
So I was really excited about it because when you think about these riverboat cruises, you think about the big paddle in the back, the wheel that spins the water around, and disappointing, it didn't do that. Yeah, the boat,
that's just for looks. The paddle does not do a thing.
Yeah, so anyway, the boat was nice. So you check in, you start boarding at 6, they leave at 7, so you can start eating. So I'll start with the eating. So we go and sit down. Took our waiter a little bit to even come over and ask what we wanted to drink. And then he brought our salads, and then you go to the buffet as much as you want. Food was, I mean, some of it was good, like the prime rib was good. Salad was good, and their salad dressing, he said it was like a house Dijon dressing, which I thought it was good. Yeah. They brought bread out, and it was nice and warm. I'm trying to think what else. We've had a busy day.
Yes, we have.
What they all have over there, I'm trying to remember. The potatoes were good. I got some of that squash casserole I thought was really good. They had a artichoke. And
you told me that was macaroni and cheese.
I thought it was. But it was still good.
They had a vegetable medley.
I didn't try any of that. The artichoke chicken, it was okay. The fish was good. Shrimp and grits, they just don't seem to put seasoning in their shrimp and grits down here. I mean, to me, it's like they were good, but there wasn't like seasoning in them. But and the prime rib was good. So dessert, you can either get peach cobbler or coconut bread pudding. So I thought, oh, I'll get that. And it was okay. And then as far as the ship, you know, we went up and looked everywhere as we were pulling away, either driving or riding or so, which was nice. We just told him, I said, we didn't realize there was going to be like a DJ up there.
Yeah.
So we're
there. Thinking a romantic cruise, soft candlelight, soft music.
Yeah. And I told him at one point, I said, I feel like we're at a high school dance. You know, it's just what it hit me up there. But I mean, we sat to ourselves and enjoyed the view and each other and stuff like that. But it was nice, and I'm glad we did it. You want to sit up on top to see everything, and that's just where they had the music blaring at. Yes. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time.
I wish we had boarded a bit earlier. You can board, like she mentioned, an hour earlier. Mm-hmm. Would you do it again?
I would.
Yeah, and I'm going to say more about the music, too, because, again, when you do these videos and try to bring them, YouTube's all over you if they detect copyrighted music. I'm going to try to sneak through, but they had live music on the second level where we were dining at.
Eating, yeah.
And some of those were popular songs, but they weren't the original artists. I'm gonna try to sneak those through. If you don't hear them before we get this closed out, then you'll know that I wasn't able to get them through and had to re-upload it. And that does happen. But I'm gonna try to, because they played On the Road Again and a couple of songs.
It was actually on the boat again.
Yeah, but I mean, it was that 10. Well, maybe that'll get it through copyright. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. If it's in the video, it made it. So anyway, so we're seated on the second floor. I think we didn't board about 6:40.
Yeah, that's about right.
Because when we got in there, some people were already eating.
Yeah, because we were like, I guess we started eating right away.
I'd like to have been done eating before the ship actually left port.
So I think the recommendation there, if you do this, get there at 6 o'clock, eat, and then go outside while it's leaving.
Yeah. So they brought out the salad. I thought the salad was surprisingly good. It almost tastes like fresh, vegetables and stuff. It was really good. I don't normally get a Dijon dressing, but that was good. It was. So it was the only option. The bread they brought out, I thought, was exceptionally good. I actually liked that. You didn't even really need to add butter to it.
They didn't offer you any butter.
They didn't offer you any. But it was good bread. Mm-hmm. So then came the buffet. Once we finished all that, we went up to the buffet. And let's see, I did not get any of this. I did get the spinach chicken, which was okay. The chicken was okay. That would be the one I'd skip next time as far as the meats. The fish, I believe, was mahi, just by the texture of it and the taste of it. I believe that was mahi. The fish was really good. I did like the fish. The prime rib was decent, average. I would say of the three meats, the fish would have been my personal favorite. I guess you like the prime rib better.
What'd you think of the shrimp and grits?
Oh, I forgot the shrimp and grits. I thought the shrimp and grits were okay. Now, you're not going to see this video until you've already seen the one we did from dockside where we had shrimp and grits. Now, the shrimp and grits on the ship tonight was much more close to what I'm used to with shrimp and grits. This was more traditional, just the shrimp and the grits. What we had at dockside, you've probably already seen that video by now. It was like a grit cake, and then the shrimp was around the side. Then it had like a ham cream sauce over it. I actually thought, even though that was different, I thought that was a little more flavorful than this shrimp and grits on the boat was. And it wasn't bad. It just, like you said, just wasn't bursting with flavor. No seasoning or anything. I mean, it wasn't terrible.
No, it wasn't terrible.
And then the prime rib I thought was decent, but I think the fish, and I will say probably the real winner for me was the peach cobbler. I wasn't about to get coconut bread pudding.
Yeah, I'm glad you did.
I'll let you try that. The peach cobbler was some of the better peach cobbler I've had, so I would give it high grades. Our server, and again, I honestly hate to say anything like this, but anyway, well, let me just say it this way. I kind of got the impression tonight that if you were drinking water and weren't drinking other things that we don't drink, you kind of got low priority as far as service, because y'all know me, I have to have water to eat. I have a swallowing disorder. I cannot eat certain things without water. Ran out of water several times. The table beside of us was set up, and I don't know why ours wasn't like this. We had a little tiny table.
I think the server who had the row of tables beside of us, all their tables already had water sitting on the table.
Yeah, the water was already there, and the tables were empty. When we get to our table, ours don't have any water. We wait for a while, like she said. Even for him to come up and ask us, he would walk by several times and say, "I'll be right with y'all," each time carrying beverages other than water. So he finally brought our waters out after a pretty good while.
Yeah, we had to sit there and wait because I wasn't going to go.
Then I ran out, and I'm like having trouble swallowing. So I run out of water, and I asked him. I said, "Can I have some more water?" He said, "Sure, be right back with that." Well, here he comes back, but again, he wasn't carrying water. He was carrying drinks other than water. Okay. So that had been several minutes, and when he went back by it, I said, "Man, I got to have some water." I said, that's exactly how I said it. I wasn't mean, but I was like, "Okay, you forgot me." I said, "I got to have some water." So he brought it back, probably in another 5 minutes, brought the water back. So then I needed another one. He never did show back up. So we had already left by this time. I said, well, since nobody has sat down there, clearly
the boat had already pulled
out. Clearly nobody else will be boarding. So I just went over and grabbed those off the table, or one of them, I think. So it's like, because nobody was obviously going to be sitting there. So I don't know why an empty table that's not even scheduled for anybody, unless somebody canceled last minute. I guess that's possible. So we ate, then went up on the deck, and the music you're going to hear in this video of the upper deck is not the music that was playing. I will never get that video through copyright if I leave it as it is. I just won't. Because they had a DJ up there, and they basically had a radio station blaring a lot of music from some of the 80s. I'm going to have to put music over it, and I'm going to try to. It was a very party, festive mood. It wasn't really romantic. I mean, there's a couple people dancing and stuff, but it wasn't really a romantic candlelight cruise.
Yeah.
This is more of a scenic, festive party boat. So we're just telling you. We're not complaining. We're just telling you, so you'll know. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Is it's our job to tell you and inform you. We can have our opinion of it, but that don't mean it has to be your opinion. If that's your thing, you're probably going to like it. So we're telling you, it's very festive party atmosphere. So I'm going to have to tone that down in the music selection. I'm going to have to mute a lot of those clips.
And they had nice little benches set up all along the side, front and backward facing, to where you can sit there and enjoy the view.
So it's a pleasant evening, a little cool as the boat's moving through the river there, a little bit cool, but a pretty pleasant evening, beautiful sunset. You go up and down. I've never seen so many trade ships, the trade imports and stuff. Import or exports, I guess.
Whatever, they were huge.
Yeah, huge. So several of those went by us, and we went by downtown Savannah a couple of times, and you basically stay in the river the entire time. The paddle does nothing, like she mentioned. But yeah, I'm gonna have to add different music that I can use without a copyright, because the songs they were playing were even the original artist. It wasn't even just a band, it was a guy playing radio station.
Yeah, it was a DJ up there, and he'd remix stuff, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, I imagine it's a radio station, but it was like the original artist music. They had ABBA, goodness, who else?
Whitney Houston. There was like a few of them. It's like we were talking about from our childhood, Yeah,
stuff we cannot leave in the video or it would be demonetized. So, anyway, we do want to show you the scenery. We're bringing you the information. You can decide if you do it. Would I do it again? I would, but I don't think I would do it every trip to Savannah. That's me.
Yeah, and I think I'd rather just do the sunset. The food, I don't remember what the price difference was, but the food, in my opinion, we could have tried another seafood restaurant or something, historic to the area.
I agree with that. That's one reason we wanted to do it that way. All right, so I'm going to ask you a tough one here. Since we have two to compare here, different in a lot of ways, but similar concept. This one or the Marina Jack Christmas cruise? Which one did you find more enjoyable?
The Christmas at Marina Jack. I think
I hadn't asked you that prior to this.
No, and the reason I say that it was, and the size of the boat really don't matter. It was smaller, but it was quaint, and it's just like, we got to go sit on the back, by ourselves, and it was just nice.
The ship was lit up, the bridge was lit up.
That's what I say, the
homes along the bay,
and
very nice homes.
Soft Christmas music.
Soft Christmas music.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they would play any other time of the year.
Right, it may be totally different.
Yeah, but it was just very nice. Very, very nice.
I would agree with you. I would put that one above this one, but this one wasn't bad. It was a fun experience.
I'm glad we did it.
Glad we did it.
Yeah.
So we're about to retire back to the room tonight, so stay tuned for a couple of bloopers. This is our third attempt at the outro. That happens a lot. I don't save every blooper, but I'll save these. Alright, so thank y'all for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe.
Give it a thumbs up and find and follow us on Facebook.
Have a wonderful and blessed evening. Well, we just got off the Georgia Queen Riverboat with Savannah Riverboat. Oh, now that light's